Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's the Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And Murphy's own Sherry Raines.
Yeah, you must have given horseback passes to the right guy, Stephen.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith's Shetland pony is right alongside.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks, coming in sideways, we've got Jason Kirkpatrick, who was on The Walking Dead, not to mention a lot of other stuff. Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning.
You ain't even out of the bed good. You're still laying in the bed. I can hear you.
No, I'm actually sitting on the toilet.
Okay, well, that's a good thing. Okay, this ought to be a good interview. Lord of mercy. How are you, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
Yeah, so far so good. We're up here arguing. You know how these women get sometimes in the morning, just hateful and all that.
Quit calling Packy a girl. It upsets him.
So anyway.
Oh, no.
Oh, Lord of mercy. Hey, you know the funny thing, man, when you Google Jason Kirkpatrick, we get your head on a stick, man. What's the deal with that? That's like the most popular photo on Facebook.
Well, no, man. I'll tell you a funny story about that, though. They made a T-shirt of that because our character's name was the Highwayman.
Right?
And if you look at that picture, man, I look like crap.
Yeah. You really
And
do.
one was like, I'm never going to wear a T-shirt with my own head on a stick, you know?
I've actually ordered one.
Well, I had to get
That's
up early one morning, and I just grabbed that shirt, threw that shirt on, and I had to stop at the gas station to get some gas, run an errand. I go in the gas station, get some cigarettes, and the guy at the gas station, he looks at me and goes, "Are you a truck driver?"
Was you wearing cowboy
I
boots?
said, "What?" He goes, "Are you a truck driver?" I go, "No, I'm not a truck driver. Like, why would you ask me that?" And he goes, "Well, that's you on your shirt, right? It says Highwayman." I look like hell. I was like, "How did you recognize me?"
That's not good.
That makes you go back to the house and rethink things, doesn't it?
So you know what I look like right now.
No, I don't want to know because you're on the
I just don't
toilet.
have that stick underneath me.
There you go. That'll work. So anyway. So how was it being now they filmed that down in Georgia. I guess is The Walking Dead still being filmed or is it wrapped up now? Is it still going?
You know what? I have no idea. After they killed me, I don't talk to them anymore, which is good advice.
Especially putting your head on a stick and then on a T-shirt. My goodness.
You know,
There's
my
no
mama
loyalty.
taught me, there's a certain time when you walk away from certain types of people, and that was one of them.
Well, I can agree with that. Well,
No, they're doing it. They're still doing it. They're in season 11, I think. They're still going strong.
But you know the good thing about it, though, Jason, is being it's The Walking Dead, they can actually bring you back.
I was going to say, if you're a zombie, you can be brought back. Well, I don't know when they take the head
Well,
off
yeah,
the
they
zombie.
don't call it the walking living,
Yeah, they can always.
That'd be the rolling dad or the hopping dad. I don't know how they give me the...
There you go. Be like a
Get
pogo
on
stick.
there.
You know, like they did the horses. That would be cool. See, we're getting you back in the movies already.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, you did a lot of other stuff. He's done a lot of other stuff, though. I was
Lord,
looking at Deepwater Horizon, and that was a good movie.
Yeah, you know what? I felt like I've done a lot of really great stuff, but everybody wants... They love The Walking Dead.
They do. I have to be honest, I wasn't a huge fan of that series because it just kind of got monotonous to me, but...
Except when you were on it. That was our favorite time.
That was the best.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I love you guys.
That was after you got killed, man. I'm like, I'm done with this.
I just looked at something.
That's what everybody said. They had to start a whole new, the Fear of the Walking Dead. They're like, well, not Jason's dead. We got to do something else.
We got to go something else. Hey, I'm looking at your bio. It says you went to college at the Medical College of Georgia. Are you a doctor?
No, that's not me. That's not me. That's an imposter.
Well, it's your picture, just so you know.
Well, see, that happens all the time. Look, I get Facebook friend requests from myself.
I get them from people
I'm like,
that
what was
sells.
I doing last night?
I get Facebook requests from people that sells the cheap sunglasses. I don't know what the deal is on that, but that's kind of where it goes.
And
But-
spam.
So tell us about some more stuff that you've been
I
involved
think when I
in.
first met you, you're trying to sell me cheap sunglasses.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So, but anyway, so what do you
No,
got?
Walking Dead's great. I'll tell you, it is great. When I waited to get cast on that show for such a long time. And I knew that I belonged there. And when I finally did get cast, I was excited. It was like, I knew it. I was like, and then, they don't tell you they're going to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steven's
so,
run into that problem a couple of times.
Well, now you've died in a lot of different movies, though, hadn't you? I mean,
I think that's my lot in life.
is you?
See?
I'm Lot's son, that one that y'all don't hear about in the Bible. I
Right.
turned into sugar.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem.
I
Though.
do.
If you die good once on screen, that's your cast. That's your role from then on out.
Well, now you.
Well, when you're like the supporting actor like us, I did train. I went to college to train for acting. I've known most of my life that this is what I was supposed to do. I didn't know I was supposed to be hired to die to make the livers look even better.
Right.
Livers, as in someone who survived.
People who are alive, yeah.
Thing we abuse with alcohol. But but I guess that's what we do. They don't. The hero's supposed to live, but somebody's got to die. So I was like, I'll do it.
See, I'm not that guy.
I'll sacrifice myself.
I'm like, take him.
I've died in some of the strangest ways. The movie I did that came out this summer, The Hunt. Spoiler alert: first 20 pages of the movie, they kill me. So
There you go.
run out and buy it. The Hunt. It's a good one. But they, when you're 6'3" and you weigh 239 pounds, they love to kill you in curious ways. So in The Hunt, they try to kill me by stabbing me in the throat with an ink pen. And that don't work, it just pisses me off.
Yeah, they don't get the juggler.
And then,
Dang.
Hillary Swank, who comes about mid-thigh to me, comes up with a stiletto shoe, and she stabs me in the eyeball with it.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That does the trick. I fall over.
So
And,
is this movie available now? Where would you find it?
It is available now. It is available
It looks like
on most
Prime.
streaming services.
Prime.
You can order the DVD on Amazon Prime, and you can even see it in Redbox.
I'm looking at it now. I see it on Prime Video. Yeah.
It is on Prime.
Well, I plan to spend my weekend watching you get killed.
There you go. That's gonna be fun, man. We like, I knew that
But
guy.
look, that's
I know that guy. I talked to him.
you know what you could spend the whole weekend at home and never leave the house if you go watch all the times I was killed.
We're just going to put a compilation of the death scenes for you.
But look, this movie, The Hunt, it's packed. It's packed with. Hillary Swank.
Yeah,
I got to be killed by her high heel shoes. She's won 2 Academy Awards.
That's pretty cool. You got a picture.
It was
I can-
written by the guy who wrote The Watchmen on HBO, Damon Lindelof.
So then,
Greg Zobel directed it. It's got. You ever watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah, that was a quirky
Glenn
show.
Howerton's in it.
Yeah, yeah. I like
Betty
the way.
Gilpin from Glow. Do you watch that show?
Yeah, there's a lot of folks on this movie. I'm looking at it now. I like the way they've got your name is Randy
Yeah.
on the write up here.
Never get that's his name.
Randy.
so what are you doing right now? You got anything going on during the pandemic, or you just kind of chilling out?
I do actually. I feel really bad. Like a lot of people lost their lives and lost loved ones.
Right.
Lost jobs. But for me, and I'm not one of those people that just like everything that bad comes along. I'm like, I feel blessed. This is awesome. Believe me, when it first started.
But if you're doing
how they
okay,
had,
that's
like-
all right. Yeah.
You remember when it first started, there was like opera singers in Italy that were singing for their neighborhoods and stuff, and everyone thought that was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Not me. I would have thrown rocks at him. I would have said, "Shut up."
So let me ask you
And
this.
then
now.
our upstairs neighbor, was decided, we're stuck in our apartment. Let me learn how to play guitar.
That's better than the drums, man. Are you kidding?
But it was electric guitar. You don't learn how to play guitar with the electric guitar.
With the amp turned all the way up.
Yes.
So how was you worked with John?
And he decides he's going to start learning guitar by playing the first few measures of Ike and Tina Turner's Proud Mary.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
That's better than Stairway to Heaven.
It's just a riff because
So-
she comes out speaking, how he likes to do things rough, We're going to do it slow. Well, so then, really with no rhythm, I hear this, bum, boom, boom, ding, boom, bam, bam, boom, boom. And so, like, for days, and so after a while, I'm starting to kind of figure out, like, I know that song.
Hey, well, at least, most people start out with Smoke on the Water or something like that. It was
Stairway to Heaven. That's what everybody
Yeah.
does.
Start
man.
out with Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam,
Now,
bam, 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 bam.
Slow down here just a minute. You got to
No.
work with Jonathan Banks. How was that? What kind? Is he pretty cool?
Yeah, man, he was cool. That was every once in a while, man, I get to spend a few days with some greats, and he's one of them, man. I'll never forget it.
Yeah, he seemed like a good guy.
And our first day on set together, he's just cool.
Yeah.
Cool dude. And we're driving this old, like, car, 1940s, like, whatever it was, let's say Studebaker. But, no power steering, this big old hunk of metal.
Right.
And
That's
we're
every
having
car
to drive.
Steven's got. You need to come hang out
And
with
he's
Steven.
fu-
Every car he's got barely runs down the road, and
Yeah.
when it does, it's leaving a puddle behind it. So
Oh Lord! Well, this car didn't have it had a big hole in the like where your feet go, on the passenger side. Well, he was supposed to drive it, and he's like, "I'm not driving this thing." So they put me to drive it, and it's raining, and I hit this mud puddle, and I swear to God, the whole mud puddle come up to that hole in the floor, and just like splashed him right in the eye. Right when I first met him.
That's unreal. Jason, we have got
He
to
didn't
get
blame
to
me,
break.
though.
We got to get to break, man. I appreciate you letting us talk to
yeah,
you
thanks
this
a lot for
morning.
getting up and talking to us this
Yeah.
morning.
Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for waking me up.
Hey,
I
we're
was
going to
asleep.
definitely watch you die this
Yeah,
weekend.
we're gonna
So
watch it. So anyway,
All right, you guys.
thank you, man.
You're welcome.
Jason Kirkpatrick, y'all need to check him out this weekend. You can watch all weekend of him
on
dying.
the hunt. It's streaming on Netflix and a couple other places, so
Yep.
not hard to find.
There you go. Thank you for listening. This is Stephen Phillips, host of The Morning Dish. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel because we have a lot more interviews out there to listen to. Plus, you can listen online every morning at WJULradio.com or Lake 97.7 WJUL. And give us a like on our Facebook page, The Morning Dish.